Now here I am again talking about the demon of our times, the demon as it is called AI. Now the sphere of influence of AI seems to encompass just about every aspect of life, be it be personal or professional. At the workforce professional, good many people have lost jobs due to AI, and many people are expected to lose jobs in the near future. And not surprisingly, people are apprehensive. The ones entering the workforce especially are apprehensive of the impacts of AI as they face an uncertain future. There have been videos circulating of the commencement speeches when the commencement speakers got booed by the graduating students once they brought the topic of AI into their speeches. Now, for the professional at the workforce, the impacts are far-reaching. The personal life as well, the impacts are not minimal. Turns out AI technology is being used to clone your loved ones that are deceased. Now, what I described is reminiscent of some dystopian world. I understand that the technology takes in some huge amounts of data, probably some text messages of your interactions, and in some cases pictures as well, and then used all the data collected to produce a virtual clone that you can interact with. And in some cases, the cloning can even facilitate a video call, so you can have I understand that you can have a video call where you will be interacting with the clone. It is meant to give you an impression that you are having a video call with your loved one that is no longer alive. Now, firstly, the interaction that the person is having is not with a loved one. It's not whom the person has lost. It is not an interaction with a human, and the messages that we are responding to are results of some simulation. So it is not a human interaction whatsoever. Secondly, it is disrespectful to the person whose virtual clone is being made. No sensible person, I would argue, would want his family members to make his virtual clone once he is gone and interact with his virtual clone thinking that the virtual clone is equivalent to him. And thirdly, it also implies that the people who are using the technology for virtual cloning do not think highly of the creator of the mankind and the creator of the universe. If they think that the interactions with the virtual clone are equivalent to the interactions with another human. And fourthly, the interactions are rather oversimplistic. In some other video, I made a point that humans are way too complicated to be emulated by any technology accurately. Are way too complicated. We have logic, so sure, logic can be simulated, but we have emotions too. Overall, we are way too complicated to be understood accurately by any technology. We humans can also not understand ourselves, and there is a reason why there are some diseases for which there is no cure yet. So humans overall are way too complicated, and the interactions, I would argue, with the technology here are oversimplistic. Now, the way to move on is to grieve and move on with your life. And if you lose someone whom you had a strong, loving relation, who had a significant impact on your life, then the best way to honor the memory is by adhering to the values and the principles that the person instilled in you while the person was alive, and rather than creating a virtual clone of the person.